until you begin the show, let's just pretend like you simulate the property.
No, this one.
Good morning.
No, let's start with this one.
Whoever
Rob,
and who you doesn't matter.
Make it do one.
Yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
Ebusia for your mamu nina mwachi. Good morning, good evening, depending on the time. Amoshe said Jumedi. Aha, a UTV. Jumedi Awushe a United Showbiz. Aha, no say na trending topics are akwagu na watching mu na yeba be pensem mu ne ya chechire mu. Many me panelists. Me my powerful. Me introduce my first guest. I will have to say, okay. My first guest and then the Baba to train come on. I'm for him. I'm so yeah, my kwaba at the bad Jumedi. So why if a pa?
Medas.
Oh, thank you. Someone let me invite the one and only, the cutesy, the demure. Vida Educhumwa.
You got it right. Thank you. This is so cutesy.
And so mindful.
Very mindful.
But I show my next guest and so what have him say a Bema Tumtum Amofefo Bema Obosi na Ojina.
Usitaka. Kumasinya me demand the Siri the God. Kumasinya me. The man, the Siri, the God.
The man, the CD, the God.
The city.
The city.
City. City.
As in the city of Ghana,
Sure.
But my next guest is so a sister of for your temperature.
Yeah.
Her name is actually Yaya.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. But you're from Yaya.
Okay. It is to say no, me and
Raise sample, let's have a conversation.
Let's have a conversation. Guru, yeah.
Yes.
There be an NS trade, no saying no.
I'm sorry,
Residents on campus.
That's what I heard, but you just prepare for it.
The what?
I don't know how they're going to do that when we are switching here.
Then you have to talk to the production team.
Just pretend you didn't hear.
You have to talk to everybody.
Just prep yours, because white no, it's quite clear. I'm sure they'll do something. You just prepare. You didn't hear it from you.
Yeah.
Oh, moment. Yeah. Mr. Run something in tea.
Okay, we come and show Tino and then Guru. Yena Bema Guru say Ojina for SRC president at Legon campus. Now the TN say now what and then that's sorry. Then I make it again. Yeah, that's sorry. I who say a year and crack I be a year releasing from Legon. About talk a year and Philippines. And then that's sorry, yeah, you who say let her be about the internet, so you can kind when moon sema a day back, a tray say.
Yes, number 4.
Very cute.
Hello.
Okay. And then that's sorry, yeah, let her be about the internet, so a tray say. Guru campaign na why interviews awako enuti Guru asta t-shirt suit akesi ni nano. Yes sir, SRC president na okwa din ya disqualify no. Cause students na omu veti omu ewo eye you know omu din e wo listen so Guru din ni o kan be do last paragraph na omu say because of ye non-resident ni no ya disqualify no. Now the huge question remains is say entitama or Shejumedi na sia or companies a man from voting man on fine kosia na only mu say one year non-resident you don't qualify to stand as the XRC president for a year the campus and who come on and eba retreat nti ma me fa a year ahofo hima and shasi.
I think say a lot of times I cannot Ghana for ankasa yempe reading. Who say institution bi abeko bia e wo policies even adwuma kra na akoya policies by nipa ahe na kind policies normally who koto ade kra na bo say atrotro enwoma bi odede we sign our life away without even knowing into no Guru should have known better if you ask me because school be an policy me legon ho na me koye and the year king that is the policy of the school said ne me wie ya che but say ne no masesane dia menim but as at the time na me that is the policy until you owe it to yourself so be who the policy of the school
right
and so now why apply for anything you want to apply to so if he didn't do his due diligence na wakwa apply ya na say emrana rene dia
obi so kaka say na all apply here na or call ya or fill form so say we are very sure say there is a section on the form wo be chere baby a wo baby a wote and all of that and also so it didn't pop up and I saw whoever that was or I mean all J forms anka said okay this part it be a one fail crowd it means that when you're non-resident and you don't qualify from the beginning
yes
at least someone should have told him or definitely maybe I will apply for SSR their requirements I'm sure that is boldly written
before
and all
you
of that.
meet it yeah
Rebecca said is it not strange to say all of a sudden like one to one not why your campaign upon interviews I know say why a number of interviews on this same position or person okay so how come obi enti one channel until certain time catching could it be say they are trying to kick him out because obviously that stereotype is say when we celebrities for near for political figures they don't see them as political figures because that has been a conversation that has been going on for a while.
I think say they all can possible on the other hand and so no a bit me abasenya no kre there was a story of MPP say minister bia later on prior finding out say or a dual citizen normally in the beginning of some of these things people don't really pay attention to obi okra make us a guru because onim ebia no onim policy because of person ya identity the latter part ebi okodida na fufu being trying to make it look like he's resident but whenever you are getting into politics one thing we should realize and they say wako wenima ko do baby afi na wo kanka webs ni nyina ebe piepio aha into be kwa wo opponent on onim say you have what tendency ni so be win into ni obekwa ko yiye pie you least expect so I'm thinking say it could be the Awokano and if that is the case maybe obi na akoye thorough investigation as to some of these things na keka and na appropriate but the question like you asked them, is he resident if later on na okoye and you may be man looking like you are a resident are you because to be a resident there are requirements to be a resident it is obi abi so your resident yet is on in campus so na do binje and I just saw your resident too so maybe system nim so to be on feel say we BTO but opponent letting ako dege sa nyoma we nyina so what I say and I'm thinking say sa na koye and now say sa anye sa nso a o feel say oh I am guru I can but to be anywhere above the law
why not
yes
This is nice.
Yeah, there's no harm.
Because for some time now you pray say entertainers getting into policy making positions not fine say there's also a serious aspect to your craft any industry especially after you Samini so it would have been nice to have it continue. Yes, so it would have been nice to have other entertainers hold such positions of power within student politics, and as history has it, started with student politics, they transition into the main politics. Yes, we have Bujitua Blackwell, Samia Ukumunina, we can mention say transition kama. So it was a feature with me at Tinia and Quebec boy the respect Beba. But my issue really it has to do with the University of Ghana. Social student population and not everybody can reside on campus.
Some they don't even have enough. I remember when I was taking my kid brother to school. Na main campus there was no room for waiting. We had to go and rent like a hostel for him to.
So my issue really is that many gura, I will sue University of Ghana and ask them say student population of this. Me will vision me will say should that caveat be the only reason why mama me hold the position? What if so be a resident but you need be in anything?
Yeah.
I'll be hold the position now. And you know, so with the capacity now, one you can't house everybody on campus, even though and say almost is the halls need be account. And you also have run as a constitution now in here revision. They should revise it.
I agree.
No more maga in because on you be born is and great you okay so or you're good student not say on any criminal record being you not non renty. Come on now. Meaning now.
That was exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, so what
They
if
can,
because when I saw it, I'm like, 80 send me co school or University of Lagos, me tia school fees, me court lectures, me grades here good. I have the vision. Me person,
it's just like Ghana, military now. The military, the police, to say Ghana, you say who height. I'm an animal, military height. But what no Jimmy? What's my say? Who need tattoo? But only have you looked at those things? And you know, say military, no. Your positions, mechanics, your drivers, your chefs, your musicians. It is awful, say, baby, a height who here no. Not say depending on height. If I question engineering, be or no behind the scenes, say. So I didn't think disqualifying thing. Or people who are short or talent. In the first place. We don't have a need for military. You understand? University of Ghana, they should revise Sir Kavia is bogus because you don't have the capacity to house everybody on campus.
Because if you had the capacity to house everybody, and then they say I don't want to stay there, then maybe you have it.
Yes,
right. But you don't have the capacity.
We had a red non in out in policy. Yeah. What's my say? And even that people were struggling, people were patching. It's going to raise issues.
Policy, what does it mean? Like
you go in Uber level 100, I will remove in 200 you are out, 300 you are out, 400 you come back in. Yeah. And I'm running for position when almost level 300 are almost transition to 400. So if that policy still holds, they will be out.
Yeah, that's the mic and white mic.
Like maybe the other say I didn't go to school in Ghana. See, I don't know much about Ghana. But maybe the other say like, can he get people to petition for him? Like, can they start a petition?
Now one go school Ghana would go teaching when you would catch you.
You want Ghana pa? Or you Ghana ni pa? You want Ghana?
Honestly, the city. Okay.
But maybe the other say, I mean, even if he's not a resident in Ghana, there should be some loopholes or some things that he can do to kind of bring his, like he has a good intention. So why don't they give him a chance to show what he has? Most of the time, Ghanaians, they put face out there, but they don't do the work behind the scenes. You want people to see you up front, but you don't want to work like, you want the Abrahamic blessing, but you don't want the suffering. It doesn't work that way. And he should do his research and find if there are people behind the scenes who can help him to achieve what he wants to achieve. Even if he doesn't even qualify Prana, he can find somebody who will be able to qualify. They can share ideas and see if they have similar ideas or not. They can bounce off of each other. He can be behind the scenes of whoever is up front.
I can't remember.
And then achieve this.
Yeah, yes, I feel like that's also another thing.
Anna.
I think it's political. It's very political. A friend said Guru is more aligned with MPP right now, and I think
aligned with them.
Oh yeah.
I said MPP now.
But
MPP will also
explain what you mean by it's political.
Political.
Explain.
Because in we are aligned with the MPP right now, and per the news on the ground, the Mahama government is coming, so all the
how do you know? You wouldn't know.
Let me finish. The Mahama government is coming. All the institutions, they are trying to position themselves right. I think that that's what they are trying to do to him.
So who do you think is,
what basis?
sabotaging?
But in Ghana, we use any base to disqualify anybody.
No,
This is not any base. What we
should
should
have,
call is a
The
revision
school,
of.
yes, and the school is.
The school cannot. So what we are saying is that this guy picked up a form without knowing the rules and regulations, that the requirements for that. That's what we are trying to say right now. They just trying to do ways and means to take him out. That's all.
No, but if you say that, I disagree with you. If you say that because MDC ba power, nti omo pese omo pese omo KK everybody out to position themselves. Then you are telling me that all governmental institutions or whatever.
But that is what they do.
And they are buying pair.
That's all.
Rest assured.
But are binding society.
But there is no guarantee, say NDC is coming.
So
there is no guarantee.
And we say it's about speculations.
Well, they're watching on.
Yeah, it's speculation.
And allegedly,
allegedly, like that. All I'm trying to say is say, living in Ghana for all these years, looking at the system, I have seen how they do things. Anytime we are government, we're calling 8 years, and they didn't do the minutes now. They try to do those shaking raises.
Okay.
That's the same thing that they are.
Are they alive?
It made me who said they
are
trying to sabotage him because we're too visible in the red and blue colors. Yeah, he's too visible in the red and blue colors. That's the only reason why they try to sabotage. Because all countries say on your resident, it doesn't make sense.
So my question
no, let's just state the fact.
Whoever
right. They feel
no,
they have their policy.
It's in their policy.
No, they have their own policy. What's my say? But what we should call for is a revised version of that, because
the thing is, even if they will review it,
this topic can bring issues like this out.
Yeah, they need maybe I just start a luta be an abibisa.
Me and me Ghana me ko lead this.
I'll be there. For me, remember next month, yeah, na me more.
Yeah.
See, I think to say the Kumasi King, there is no guarantee, if in my opinion, because who and penny for no crown. What is the guarantee? Say NDC for one. To me, in Casa penny for now, the sabotage, whatever. No. Okay.
Well, it's an inside conversation that shouldn't come on the floor like this. What's my say? But there should be a way. There should be a way that you put this. Because the camera to now.
Obegu TV, no.
I mean, it's an inside story, something that you.
But what I'm saying is, say if I'm on the show,
that's what you're gonna say.
Controversial man, controversy. Well, that's your opinion.
It has happened for years.
That's your opinion, but me.
That's what they do, and that's what they're gonna do.
So.
I don't believe it.
Last minute, come and send a signature and compare. And
then the Ghana card signature.
I don't think that I don't think say would you say penny be better snazzy precisely.
They won't do that.
Yeah, it's possible, but I don't think say. Yeah, because say because MPP needs sabotage. The
thing is, penny for Nankasano.
No, I'm just the way
they are mixed.
Legon is a well-structured institution.
Let's not politicize Ghana's premier
university. I beg.
It's
Ghana's premier university
institution. And recently there was a conversation in the showbiz industry where people claim that Stonebwoy cancelled Shatta Wale. He doesn't have that power. Legon or big private institution na obefre nipa ba kwa ka say asemesi ano benti me pese wo yi nifi wo this. You can't do that in Lagos.
But what he is trying to say is say
no, me pese me
na university.
I'm telling you, I know the basis where you are.
But I am here.
But it is very visible. Maybe we don't want to talk about it that way, but it's very easy for that to happen.
Eddie. Wow.
Why I am here? He was on United Showbiz, seated right by my side.
Yeah.
And you could tell, say, ni team, no communication, no, and moving from just showbiz, hey, no, to a very well structured take position of power.
Yeah.
It's between you could tell the management, you know, were signaling him and a lot of things, and he was very poised. And he spoke so well.
Even before United Showbiz, I had the opportunity to interview him. As at then, he had not declared his stance as to if he's going for SRC president. But he has political ambitions.
Yes.
I spoke to him, and then I remember, if my memory serves me right, he spoke about how he wants to make some changes in his community. Baby, is it yeah, he wants to be the MP. He wants to bring a significant change in the community. To me, it's something that is embedded in him. But obviously, you have to start from somewhere to get somewhere. So you could see, say,
Assemblyman.
I mean, engage. I think that a degree and a master's now here. So it means that he can go for the graduate side, no, or a master's now. He can, if indeed he wants to start with student, and yeah, by force section. I was say, or
the really want to serve the people, you have to serve from your community. The first place should have been is the
no, but this would have given him a very, you know.
But still serve though if you're in school.
It's not linked. It's not too late.
We're sort of building experience and it's our way from somewhere.
The era where we take people and just impose it on the people because we say it's over. We are not going to also serve people. And Kransa is the first place to start. That's your own community. You write the corner.
No, but he needs to and also shall say free because that level no, you need to be politicized. I say may call for blue and I say green. Maybe our retrospective
but he could stand independent. It's allowed.
No, for assembly money is any MC is by nomination from the president.
No, assemblyman
they vote.
No, I'm saying it's an MC is not DC is
no
not.
MC is different. I'm talking about assemblyman. If you
really
want
he can stand it.
No, na school now women in the community. What is community? Maybe your tenant so in the community. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the room.
He will have an electoral area anyway, right?
No, for all you know, he doesn't want to stand on Kranza. If you're a person bank crime, a big dinner. So if you are the East League or baby, he needs to start from the backyard.
School now want to cry in the community.
One year, China show when you're brave.
Agenda.
Sound there. And why now? You try. You need the sir. Oh, hi, father.
Hello.
Hi,
from
hello.